Hello, this is Sztygrys, and I will do a review of the game from IGLO. The black player was Valence and the white was Sofiam. I was surprised to see that Sofia did not play some strange fuseki, but maybe this was because she was white. This is an interesting move. I think everyone knows this one, but not everyone knows this. And I was also surprised to see that the correct answer for black is this one. I would never guess it. I would probably play like a black played in the game, like this, which is also fine. Here, black came back to the joseki he knew, more or less. Like, we know this joseki, and I think black wanted to come back to it. And he did, but it is not so good this time. In this sequence, white is a bit better. We can just add a move here. The better way for black to play is play more lightly, with the stone here, or there, or even there. But it was not easy to play this, because we are used to the joseki with the connection. Anyway, in the game white played here, which was also a bit of a mistake, because there are many edges in the shape, and the most important one is this one. If we cut here, there is not that easy way to... there is no easy way to answer. If we play this, we can just separate the one stone, which is great for black, and if we play, for example, like this, then black will cut from the other side. So there is a lot of agi here, and white should have played here. This is the proper way to play. Black just extended like he would do with the joseki. Like this is the shape of the joseki. This is a bit worse, but still okay. And the game continues. I think this invasion may be a bit too early. Like, we have the whole upper side that is empty, and we can just add a move here or like here if we want. This is very big. And here there is not that many spaces. We have only like 5 spaces. It is very narrow, so coming here is not that big. Although this move is usually very big, but usually when there is no stones on the right side, then we can play it. For example, if we don't have these stones, then for sure this is the biggest move. Here white connected, and I think the going down would be better. It will be harder for black to create a living shape on the right if white goes down, so that should be better. And black is not really in a real danger of dying, but it is a bit cramped. It is very narrow and over-concentrated. And white decided to attack, and I don't think this is the good timing. This is the good way to attack, because the group is more or less alive. Like, we already got territory here, we got some stones in center here. It should be enough for now. Also, if this group was very weak, then I could understand that we want to separate them and attack, but this group is not that weak, so I don't think this is the good timing to fight. It is much more important to play something on the upper side. In the game black cut, and I also don't like it. Either we play something to make the group stronger, to make it more alive, like this or this, or we play tenuki. Tenuki is for sure an option. here we cut, but it would only make sense if we can attack these severely, and it is not the case, because white will easily connect to the stones on the upper, on the up, above, this is the word I was missing. And here we can see that white just captured 2 stones and white is safe, so the separation was not successful, and black is not really alive now. He has a way to the center, but there is no living shape. So this was success for white, although I don't think this was the good way to attack. And now white plays away. This is normal. Here black chose this variation, which is fine. It is some kind of a middle game Joseki, but also there was a possibility to just play here and separate the stones, let white live in the corner, and just attack the stone on the side. Yeah, this was also possible. Okay. I think this was the move that black wanted to make the agi work more, but actually we can just play directly. Maybe this order of move would be the best. I think this is the way to play. And here white came in. It was very aggressive because we already have the kind of weak group on the upper side, and we are creating another one. This is always risky to create more weak groups, and I don't think it was really necessary. White already has some territory, and if only we will not give a big territory for black, we will be fine. For example, we can add a move to make the group stronger and make the invasion easier. If black comes back, I think it is alright for white. We can just play some big move here or here, and white is fine. Here this is a very risky. If white will be losing, then maybe we should try to do a risky invasion, but if we are not losing, this is too risky. It is not a proper way to play. Too many weak groups. Yes, we can see that black already separated the groups, so there will be 2 problems for white, and it will not be easy to solve both of them. In the game, black let white connect, more or less, but got some territory on the upper side, so it was some kind of an exchange. It is not the groups are not really connected yet. There is this cut, and there is no ladder for now, but it is very easy to find some ladder breaking moves. Like all the moves around here should be ladder breaking, because we threatened this group. So we can say the groups are connected. Now this connection should be important. So I would add a move somewhere here to make sure that white is connected. This is a big move, but also if we play the Sansan, we usually do this when we don't have the possibility to make territory here. If we have the possibility, it is better to just go into the corner like this or like this, because here we will live in the corner like it was in the game, but we will lose territory on the side. And in this situation it is even worse, because white is not really alive now. Black can try to invade into the right side, and I'm not sure that it is that easy to make a living shape for white, so very risky strategy. I think white takes a lot of risk, like has a very fighting style, and maybe a bit too risky sometimes. Like there is no reason to just not to just go into the corner and take it. Oh, yeah. Well, it is possible to play here, but maybe this one, just this one and this one. This is a calm and good way to play. In the game, white even cut, and this cut is also not that easy to do, especially if black is safe here. Like we have the extension, and black is more or less safe on the upper side. It is hard to make this cut work then, because we are not living in the corner, we will have to add a move soon. And we can see in the game that black got some exchanges, white extended, and black was able to capture the 2 stones on the bigger scale. So we got a bit more territory here. And there are still edges with the right group, so I don't think it was the great way to play. Maybe it was better not to cut, just leave like this, for example, and leave the cut for later. Because now if black tries to do something, maybe we can use the cut to make our group alive. So anyway, black will have to add a move, and then we can add a move to make sure we are alive. Something like that. Now we still can add a move, but we lost some territory here. Like this is all black. So it should be good for black. White played here, and black immediately started to go into the right side. And it does make sense, because the group seems very killable. But I don't think this was the right move to play. In the game, white just lived very easily. It would be much harder if black started with this one. This is the shape, and I don't think white can live easily here. It is very hard to live, I think. Maybe there will be some ko. In the game, white is just alive. So black can come back, but we did not manage to do anything on the right side, so it was a success for white. The game continues though. Finally white came back. This is the place that black should played much earlier. Yes, I don't think that white could have done anything if black just cut. No good continuation. Anyway, white group is very big. It is a dragon, but it is not yet alive. So white has to make sure it will be alive. And we sacrificed some stones, but it is not that important. The important thing is that white will be probably alive. It looks like white will be alive. But we had to give up the stones to connect, so black got a bit more territory. I wonder if we could have played differently. I think if we just connect and black connects, we have the eye here, and it is easy to make another eye on the side. Like this, maybe. White should be fine, and we don't need to sacrifice the stones, so it would be better. In the game, black got more territory, and I think now black is ahead in territory, so it will be hard for white to catch up. Here black was a bit too optimistic, and in the end white managed to connect everything. Also, we did not use the AGI I was talking about, sadly. And the game continued, but it is already good for black. It was not enough what white got here to make the game even. Black has a lot of more of territory. Yes, and the game ended. Black won. I would just want to do a quick recap. I like the unorthodox moves like this, and black did not manage to play perfectly. It should have been more lightly than the connection. Here it looks like it is connected, but there was a hidden AGI that both players missed, so important. Here black invaded much too early. This area is too narrow to play there. For now we have the whole upper side to play. It is easy to see because here we have only like 5 spaces, but here we have like 9 spaces. It is much more, and there is no reason to play on the right side, so the upper side is much more important. Here the attack was too early, and in the whole game white played very aggressively with a lot of fighting spirit, but maybe a bit too much. It was sometimes it was just too risky or too soon to attack like this, because black could have just played Tanuki or play some normal move, and black is alive, and this stone is not doing anything. This was alright. Here another risky invasion, as I was saying. This is making another group when we have another weak group when we have a weak group already. So a very risky way of playing. And here we go into the corner usually when we don't have the potential on the right side, and we are safe. And in this case we are not really safe, so we can live in the corner, but it makes our group on the side much weaker. This cut also is used if we can really threaten the 2 stones on the upper side or this group. And in this case it was easy for black to just capture the 2 stones, and it was too easy for black to play this. If we cannot cut immediately, we just leave it for later. We just leave in the corner, and later we can cut at 0.16 if black will not connect. Here this was the move to kill. And that's all. That's it, I think. There is nothing I want to say more. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time.